Hey everyone, this is Phil, and this is a video on the Super Weilong. We just discovered the price yesterday, and it is pretty crazy. So there's three versions. There's one with a ball core and springs, ball core and maglev, and then ball core and 20 magnet maglev. So that's their fanciest cube. So the standard one is surprisingly $70. The maglev one is $86, and then the 20 magnet maglev ball core is $90. So first thing first, there is a $16 upcharge for maglev, which makes no sense. I don't understand why anyone would do that. No company charges $16 for maglev, and that seems really arbitrary and just another tactic to increase the price, along with the box, the crazy wristwatch contraption that no one uses. You know, I think all of these things are there to buff the price of the product without actually contributing to the performance of the cube. Of course, you can argue that it helps with the unboxing experience, but honestly, I don't really know about that wrist strap thing. Maybe it takes away from the experience. It's pretty subjective. But yeah, it just seems like Moyu's trying to use every excuse to make the cube expensive, and it's getting a little bit tedious, and I don't like it. I don't make decisions for Moyu, so all I can say is I don't agree with the way that they're pricing the cube, and I think it's a little ridiculous, and we'll see what the community says about it. But the cube itself is really nice. It's definitely a flagship. I think the difference between that cube and other cubes is it has a more premium hand feel, and I think that's because of the extra friction on the inside. It stops it from overturning, and it definitely feels like a top-tier flagship. The turn is not as simple as the RS3V5, but you know, I discovered that I actually really like simple. I like the RS3V5. I get really good times on it, and I don't even mind that the turn is so straightforward with like no friction on the inside. I think it's good for me. So will I switch to the Super Weilong? Probably not, for some reasons. One, I'm already happy with the RS3V5. Two, I'm not switching to a $90 cube out of principle. I think that doesn't make sense for me, and I don't agree with using a cube like that. But, you know, if you try the cube and it gives you good times, I think spending $90 on something that gives you the best times is not unreasonable. It's just something that I wouldn't say is a good first choice if you're just like going out and buying a cube. So that's it for me. That's pretty much how I feel, and that might change if they release a light version. Maybe they will. All right, peace.